Oh, my hand is steaming. Everything is steaming. Um, we're uh, we're above zero, or we're at zero. We're at freezing. Um, okay, what's going on? We had a really long spell, maybe a month almost, of uh, 30 below, between 20 and 35 below, pretty much the whole time. I think we had 1 or 2 days of minus 10 Celsius. And so my phone doesn't do video or barely does photos at that temperature because the battery, the battery does not like the cold. Okay, I'm going to stop dropping all my stuff and instead just set it down somewhere. Okay. So I've just spent this is all garbage that needs to go out from the supermarket. Who knew that the supermarket freezer stops working in extreme cold and then everything in the freezer warms up somehow? And I went to go get it for the pigs. Anyhow, it was really cold. My snowblower was broken. My snowblower came with oil that did not go to the right temperature. It only went to minus 20. And because it was minus 30, it wouldn't start. I also hadn't changed the oil in a long time, and I hadn't put fuel stabilizer in it last winter, which are both on me. But anyhow, it works now. I got it working today because we came up to zero today, and that means that all this snow has suddenly started to weigh a lot. It's and then tonight it'll drop below zero. Oh, look, it's water. Oh, can you see that? You see those drops? Wow. Anyhow, the oh, that's so great. It'll freeze again, and then everything gets hard and crispy, and it's really bad on the equipment to try and snow blow it because it's cutting through a hard crust of ice. Anyhow, you can see we got a lot of snow. We got just about, not quite a meter over December. This is the beginning of January now. And I'm not this isn't the ground. This is a couple inches to a foot up off the ground. There's straw here because I hauled straw up at various points after there was already snow. But anyhow, you can see in the back there, my fences are, well, you can see how deep the snow is because you can see that there's barely any fence sticking up above it. That's going to be a problem when the snow hardens. You get a crust on the top and it's easy to walk on top of it. And then when the dogs go out there on top of the crust of snow, it'll be, like a half a foot of fence. They'll be able to jump it really easy. That's a problem. This south side of the property isn't so bad because it tends to be softer. The fence is softer, or the snow is softer there because the sun is beating on it the whole time. But back along the road and in the back here, the dogs can get out. So what I need to do is close this gate here. As you can see, it's going to take some doing. It's hard to operate the snowblower on a hill when you haven't been snowblowing regularly because I don't have chains for mine, so it has the same traction problems that a truck or a car would. Oh, the ducks are saying hi. But yeah, lots of snow blowing. Today is the first day I've been able to get down here without wading through a lot of snow. I had been doing hand shoveling for a while. Hey guys. Hey ducks. How you doing? They would like some fresh water. Because they've used, oh, gonna have to shovel that out because there's snow. I've been shoveling behind most of the doors, but clearly that one, not enough. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. The ducks are steaming too. You can see that. Hey, rooster. I see you would like some water too. Someone's been hanging out there. Oh, that's a problem. See how much snow is on top of that fence? The roof, that is not great. I needed to snow blow a wide trail down here so I could get the truck down here because the truck canopy is here, and if I need it for anything, oops, I'm just trying to close this door at the same time as I'm filming the truck canopy apparently. If I need to come down here and put that on the truck, clearly I need to be able to bring the truck down here. It will require a little more precision than I have to do this. To get the truck exactly here, but that is, everything is a learning curve. There's nothing I'm doing here that I was good at when I started, and a lot of things that I'm still not good at. So long cold spell, burned a lot of wood. Really glad I have my new chimney. Yesterday you can see how much snow is on the roofs of things. You can see that's the greenhouse. It normally has a sidewall. But I was trying to get the snow down off this, which is where all the geese and ducks are right now. And it buried me up to my waist. I managed to get back here as it was coming down, but I still need to move most of that snow. There's a lot of it, and it's packed pretty tight. The snowblower does not like it. You can see here's an extension cord that is the de-icer for the ducks and geese. So it's warm enough now that it's not going to hurt them they aren't going to freeze to the ground. So I can put the de-icer in there. They can sit in the water and then come out. It's fine. Oh, more thaw. Look at that. There's water dripping off that side. Now that's warmer than ambient. Honestly, this is probably the warmest spot on the whole property because it's a south-facing wall that reflects light. It's white, reflects, which is why I built the greenhouse there, because I wanted this warmth. And then I've only put birds in the greenhouse. I haven't grown any plants in it yet, but I will this year. Anyhow. So yeah, lots of wood. You can see I'm almost out of wood. Here's my snowblower. Gosh, anyone who thinks everything should be done by hand should shovel my driveway. So that'll take me into mid-February. The guy that gets firewood for me should be able to bring some wood by then. And I will theoretically be able to carve out a place for him to put it. Normally I like to keep this open because this door slides. When there's snow there, the snow freezes and melts and it ices it in place and it doesn't slide anymore. And because it slides, it needs this whole path free as well. Because it can't slide to anywhere if anywhere is full of snow. But this cold spell has definitely been an exercise in setting priorities. that's a whole bunch of grain. One of my priorities was to keep a bunch of grain here. Everyone's come through it okay. Even the Muscovies, who normally have some foot issues sometimes in the cold, did well. This slope, I got stuck on it with my snowblower and couldn't get up it. A non-priority for next year is to, I don't know if you can even see that, is to put a culvert in here and then smooth out this area. So I have, gosh, you probably can't see anything. Let's go back here with the light at my back. Look at that sunshine. It's so good. The sun, we're past solstice. The sun is coming back. It's good. Anyhow, here we go. Over here, that's the pond. Where the pond normally is, you can see those are the apple trees. There's a slope going down. And then there's an outlet from the pond that kind of trickles off this way under the willows. And what I want to do is put a culvert here, maybe a little bit higher up, so that there's still the pond, but that the water that comes out isn't in the way. And then add some gravel or soil here so that it's more or less, not quite level, but a manageable slope to get to the pigs. Because if I can then drive back here, it makes it a lot easier for me to do all sorts of things, like give the pigs straw. I've been hand carrying straw from that bale, and that snow is over the top of my boots. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're such a good puppy. You're so good. So good. They like the cold, but they don't like the snow. It balls up between their toes. You can see the electric. Oh, honey. The electric, I kind of dug parts of it out, but it's basically entirely under snow now, which it shouldn't be. Lots of pigs. If you, actually, I'll show you something. This is my gate, which I've been shoveling out this whole time, and the electric keeps them off, as does the fact that the other pigs are in here. But in the winter, I put water in their feed, because they don't, it's important for them not to be dehydrated, but they don't really like drinking. So I put water in the feed, and I also put milk in the water, and then they'll drink the milk, or the water, because it tastes like milk. But you can see that this totally, it used to be frozen all the way to the top, and now they're like picking away at it because it's finally warmer. Under there, you can see a little bit of their other feed trough. Yes, I need to feed you, I know. But we're all doing real well. One of us has a little bit of frostbite on our ear. There's a little floppy-eared one. He's not going to lose the ear, but it's not fully functional. Anyhow, under here is their feed trough. You can't see it even a little bit. Well, there's a little bit of it. Just lots of snow. Lots of snow. There's raven wings. The ravens have been eating a tremendous amount of pig feed. Both I don't know how to keep them away, and sure, why not? Although I would like to be paying less money to feed them. Those are really beautiful wing patterns, so. Couple dead trees. You can see that one there, which I was leaving for habitat. These ones, the pigs killed. One of them has a little bit of green on it, but they'll come down, and this whole thing can be gardened in the summer. Anyhow, lots of plans for summer, but maybe I'll leave those for later. And look at that puppy. Yeah, just I'm alive. We're all alive. We're doing pretty okay. Hey guys, I'm gonna go get you food. So you gotta let me out. I know if you saw earlier the pig trying to come out there and kneeling because the opening is not very tall. That's because there's like a foot of straw that the inside got filled up with straw, so then the doorway got filled up with straw. And instead of like digging it away, they just kind of squeeze under it or occasionally jump over it. The other day, I saw Apricot here jump over it, not jump properly, fall on her back, hit, like roll, get up and walk on just fine. That's not ideal. She could hurt herself that way, but here we are. I need to dig out the electric before they learn that it's not going to shock them right now. It's a lot of digging though. And I can't walk. Like, this snow is well over my gumboots. It's probably up to here. This makes it look not so tall or not so deep because this was a dog path, so that it's all compacted. I've been trying to shovel things out, but it's just been too much for me. Too much shoveling. A lot of snow. This is good news, actually. The snow goes into the ground and it keeps it moist, or it like replenishes the water, groundwater. And it also, the more snow there is, the longer we get snow from the mountains kind of trickling down, going underground, and the less likely we are to have a fire season. And I would much rather shovel some snow than deal with fire. So here we are. New year. First day above freezing in the new year. A lot of work done, a lot of work to do. This dog would like your attention. She would like you to pet her. If you're extra cute, maybe I'll pet you. Is that how it goes? You are being very good. Very good. I am so glad that I taught her to lie down for attention instead of jumping up for attention. Nice to do something right from the start for once. Right, Thea? Oh, I can hear water dripping. I need to somehow get the snow off my deck because it weighs a ton. Probably more than a ton up there. The greenhouse has mostly shed its snow, so that's good. I've been keeping the snow off this woodshed because you can see the cover on it is not very tight, so the snow doesn't come off on its own. My garden is so full of snow that literally you can't even see the gate. That's going to take some thawing. And look at that. Like, normally you can walk through there. Other plans for this spring include taking down some of these aspen trees, which are just shading everything in the garden, and maybe chipping them, maybe making planks out of them. I'd like to eventually replace them with some maybe bur oaks or chestnuts, like another deciduous tree, because deciduous trees let the heat into my house in winter and they block it in the summer. But one that doesn't grow so tall, that doesn't grow suckers, and that provides some sort of a crop for me. I mean, there'll be aspen suckers here as long as I live, but they don't have to shade out my whole garden. There, he's pulling some snow out from between his toes. It's a smart dog. Oh, that looks uncomfortable, doesn't it? Snow between your toes. Okay. Well. Yes. Anyhow, I finished this. I was proud of it. It's warm enough to film. I wanted to say hi. So hi. Hope you're all having as good a new year as can be expected, plus a little better. I will talk to you again later. Take care.